Hello, everyone. Why did doing more not give more for my autistic child? My name is Paul. I am the father of a 9-year-old boy who was diagnosed with level 1 autism at the age of 3. And I am going to share with you my experience with my son, my therapeutic journey, the different therapies I was able to implement, and my feedback on these various therapies. And the major upheaval, the big transformative changes that I have experienced over the past 3 months since I started neuromodulation. So I truly believe that many of you watching today will see yourselves reflected in my story. I suspect that you might suffer a great deal because of the various problems your child is facing right now. You have probably been told repeatedly that this is just how your child's brain works, that it is your fate, that there isn't much you can do, that you might be able to improve things a little, compensate, maybe do a bit more tutoring with your child, ABA sessions, for example, to improve your child's behavior, and that this was your main hope, that it was the only tool you had to help your child improve. You have been told that you have to accept all of this, that there isn't much you can do, you can't change an autistic brain. It's his nature. They will also tell you that it's not so bad, he's just different. He's not disabled, he's different. That's what they tell you as well. This is a narrative that I hate, that I cannot tolerate. And me, I'm a fighter. I think you are too if you're watching this video. I'm someone who looks for solutions. And I believe that there are often solutions if you really look for them. Convincing yourself to accept things and remain in a kind of passivity, resignation, or despair, that's not my strategy. That's not how I operate. I dare to hope that it's yours as well if you're on this channel. This channel is a place where we strive to help your child improve as much as possible, where I will share with you the mistakes I've made. I will share with you what works, what is effective, what I have done. And I believe there is no resignation. There is no inevitability in autism. I believe there are always things you can do to help your child improve, and you have to find what works. As for me today, the main lever I have identified is neuromodulation, which I am sharing with you. I am sharing the results with my son, the results on my son, and I will continue to share them over the coming months with you here on this YouTube channel, because I feel a sort of moral duty to do so. I can't keep this to myself, as the results are far too significant to keep selfishly, to keep hidden just for me. For me, it's important to share this with you. If you work with the wrong levers, with the wrong techniques, you won't get much out of it. It's like that in every area of life. It's the same with your child's autism. If, when it comes to your child's autism, you give them lessons at BA while they actually have a neurofunctional problem, well, you're putting a bucket under a water leak, but you're not fixing the leak itself. You're addressing the symptoms. You might improve the situation a little. You'll cobble something together. And statistically, you might get a result of 10 to 15%, maybe 20%. But you'll still have that neurological problem, which will remain visible. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe he'll memorize information by heart, but will he actually speak more effectively? Will he generalize? Will we reduce his stereotypes, his self-stimulation, his hypersensitivity? All these everyday problems that poison the way your daily life functions. And believe me, I'm in a good position to know. Because everything you're going through, I've been through it too. I couldn't listen to music, my son would do that. Today I can turn it up to 100 decibels and there's no problem. There's no problem. He was always self-stimulating, making strange laughs and strange cries, and no, nothing is set in stone. All of that disappeared thanks to neuromodulation. If you fight with the wrong tools, you'll get bad results. And if you start again with the same tools, you'll get the same results once more. And if you hold yourself back because someone told you to, because there are people who are very competent, or actually very incompetent, who told you that was the only thing to do, that you could work a little, do some exercises, see a speech therapist. Seeing a speech therapist is like trying to learn high jump when you have a broken leg. It's the same thing. Have you ever tried to do high jump or long jump with a broken leg? Try it. You might improve a little, but you won't be able to jump very, very far. First, you have to fix the broken leg. Here it's the same thing. First, you have to neuromodulate the brain. You need to be able to fix the functional problems, the synchronization, any possible hypoactivation. A great many children who are diagnosed as autistic actually have hypoactivations in certain frequency bands, electrophysiological blockages. and that your neurologist hasn't told you. Your local psychologist hasn't told you either. The psychoanalyst you saw didn't tell you either. No one told you any of this. Very well. I'm telling you now. As for my son, today he can go to nightclubs. He was diagnosed as autistic. He used to do that at 20 decibels before. He no longer has self-stimulation, no more restricted interests. He no longer has restricted interests. Before, he would take a slate and write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He would write the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's all over now. He doesn't do it anymore. Now, when he takes a slate, he writes words that make sense. He's a different child now. It's not magic. It's scientific. It's your child's brain that has an electrophysiology. Has anyone ever talked to you about this? No. I'm not saying that there is. I'm not saying that anyone tried to hide information from you, but I am saying that all the specialists, pardon me for this generalization, but most autism specialists are actually specialists in incompetence when it comes to autism. I've met specialists from schools dedicated to autism, directors, psychologists, psychoanalysts, neurologists. I've met several neurologists in different countries. They know nothing about electrophysiology. I recently met a neurologist, 20 minutes of consultation. He is autistic. I went to see the director of a school for autistic children who provides care. She is a specialist. It's her life. She spends 35 to 40 hours a week at her school, sometimes even more. She spends all day with autistic children. She's supposed to help autistic children improve. She saw my son, and within 2 minutes, she said, he's autistic. You can tell. I don't see anything else. He's autistic. It's obvious. She didn't ask me any questions about his history, about what happened in his life from ages 0 to 3. Did you do an electroencephalogram? Is there autism in the family? These are important questions to ask when you see a child with autistic symptoms. Not all these specialists have these reflexes. It's surprising. So if you go to the wrong people, if you work with the wrong tools, don't be surprised if you end up with poor results. If you want good results, you have to explore, you have to search, you have to inform yourself. And I am putting you on this path. I invite you to do your own research. In the description of this video, you have scientific sources. I haven't made anything up. I base myself on scientific literature. And the results I have with my son are an empirical demonstration. Conclusions that have been drawn in the scientific literature are based on short periods of neuromodulation. The only difference is that I do it over a long period. That's the big difference. Because to repair a brain that is neurofunctionally dysfunctional cannot be repaired in a single month. It takes several years of effort. Eventually, over long periods of intensive neuromodulation, which is what I have set up, together with En Synergie, an educator, we see real change. I will share with you on this channel Alexandre's progress in the coming months to further confirm the already exceptional results that I have seen in my own case. I will share with you on this channel the techniques I have implemented to help you, because you are fighting parents, or at least that's what I want to believe. And you want to save your child. You don't want to condemn them. You don't want to abandon them. And if you truly want that, well, we will do whatever is necessary. Because I'm certain that maybe we can't completely cure it. I never promise a cure. But we can significantly improve things if we act on the brain's electrophysiology. Do your research. I encourage you to read the scientific literature on the subject. As of the day I'm making this video, there are about 5,000 scientific articles on neuromodulation, which you can find on PubMed or Google Scholar. So in the scientific literature, there are scientific articles. So these are, I'm not talking about black magic. I'm talking about scientific articles. I'm talking about science. There you go. I hope this video will bring you value, that it will provide you with useful advice, that you want to help your child improve as much as possible. If you find this video interesting, I invite you to subscribe and watch the upcoming videos, because I will keep you updated in the coming days and weeks about Alexandre's progress with the neuromodulation that I have implemented.